Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you again how to build a Lego minifigure habitat. Today I'm gonna play around with this chili costume fan from the collectible minifigure series 22. Here we have a cool minifigure with a red hairpiece with some milk and of course with the chili costume. As you know, if you follow my channel, I already built some minifigure habitat. The first one was the sushi chef habitat, followed by some movie characters like Indiana Jones and the Hulk. I also built already some CMF22 like the Figure Skater Champion and the Troubadour. You can find all of these on a playlist on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out and see how they are built. Okay, for this minifigure, I was thinking of some sort of desert environment. So here is the base, as usual is a 8x8 base, and from there I started to build up with some slopes. I decided to go for a sort of canyon look at the back with three stripes of different shades of colors at the background. Over here, as you can see, I added some modified bricks. That's because this wall, this top part of the wall, was getting a little bit too flat and it didn't look like canyons or mountains, rocks at all. So I decided to add those so that I can put some tiles over there and give a little bit more interesting texture to the background. Here we continue building up. Of course, as usual, you have 4 bricks high, and then we go back 1 so that we can stack all the habitats together. On top, I completed with this blue sky, and of course with those tiles that I was mentioning earlier. Over there, of course, we can see another habitat. The best would have been to have the sky at the back and the rocks in front. Inside there, in the middle, we can add a little bit more details. And one thing is missing here is some slopes. Unfortunately, I don't have any blue inverted slopes. Otherwise, we could have created maybe a more interesting pattern on top of that background. I wanted to add a sun. Here I have a yellow tile around the tile, and I wanted to add some flames to give the idea of a very hot sun. The first flame was pretty easy to add. I didn't have any other blue modified bricks, so I decided to use again one of these tan, put it at the back of the sun tile, so now we have at least 2 flames of very hot warm sun. And I was planning to have more, but I think that's enough. As you can see, now we can add a minifigure, but still is not so interesting, is missing, this habitat is missing some details. So some things we can add is a little bit of vegetation. Is not gonna be very colorful, of course, because we are in the desert, but we can add some brown details, one at the back and one at the front, like so, and place back our minifigure there. Now we still have a big spot there, and the best thing to add there is a cactus. This was my first idea. I used this sand green color, but I think this color would get a little bit lost in the background, and it's also kind of bulky with all these studs coming out. So I decided to go with another design using curved slopes. You can see inside is a pretty simple build with modified bricks with studs on 4 sides. This is a brighter green, so it gives a nice pop of color, and also it's a little bit slimmer and looks way better into this habitat. Then of course you can adjust it in every way you like. So I'm pretty happy at the end with the result, even if the rock works at the back with the right pieces can definitely become way better. Now let's start to put it together with some of my older habitats so that we can compare. Here we have my favorite, the first one, which was the sushi chef. Of course, this one there's not much contrast because they share the colors, but we can add on top, for example, the Hulk habitat, which is way different in size and in color, so it has a nice pop of color. Stay tuned with the channel because soon I will build some more minifigure habitats. Probably next Thursday I will build one habitat for the forest elf, also from the CMF22. It is a very cute one. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next video. Ciao ciao!